Hey guys, I wanted to come to you this morning and share an update with the Mullein tea experience. I started about a week ago working on Mullein tea, and because I was getting a chest cold, and it was Friday morning when I took my first dose of the Mullein tea, tried it out the first time. The second day, that night, I had a friend call, and he said, "Come out and go camping with me." So I dropped what I was doing and went out and went camping with him. What else was I going to do? And then the that Saturday morning, I missed the next dose. So I was trying to take it every 24 hours, and so anyhow, I got that evening, Saturday evening, I took another dose. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I took doses of the Mullein tea, and I want to tell you that things got worse before they got better. Um, the point was that I was doing was to try and how do I want to say it? I wanted to get the congestion that was building up in my chest loosened up and knocked out so that I could get rid of all that congestion. Well, I did, and it got rid of it, but it also made you in the process. I didn't get sick from the Mullein tea. I got sick because I was sick, and I went out camping at an overnight camp and things that I should have known better to do than when I was starting to get sick. But anyhow, I want to say that the Mullein tea is excellent. Um, I harvested this Mullein tea probably Marchish, March, April, sometime, and I let it dry. And then the first dose, I didn't break it up very much. I just kind of took some pieces of leaves and broke them up, and then put them in the ball, and poured my water over it, let it set for a little bit, and then went. And then after I did that, I was like, man, this isn't very strong tea. So I chopped it up a lot finer, and then I put it in the little ball. This is one of those little spiced balls. If you look at the last video, you'll see what I'm talking about. And pack half of that in there, and then I would put it into the cup, pour the water around it. I didn't try to pour it through it, and I would let that set. And I'd let it set for 10, 15 minutes, and it actually became a tea that wasn't too harsh. I had a question about the little fibers. I'm not positive if I got any of the little fuzzes off of it when I was drinking it. I did get a little bit of dry throat from it. I'd get a dry throat like 15 minutes after I was done, and so maybe that was from that, maybe that wasn't from it, maybe it was just because I don't know what. But anyhow, the chest congestion cleared up. I did run into some sore throat, like I said, and dry throat, and I've been fighting a little bit of a sinus drainage. If you're from Kansas, you know the weather changes often, and as the weather's been changing, it kind of messes with your sinuses, and the sinuses want to drain out a lot. But anyhow, I think it was definitely a success, and I would recommend that if you are having a chest congestion, I'd almost recommend trying it before to see if you actually like the tea. I like pine needle tea, and as I found out now, that I like Mullein tea. I found an article that chest congestion is not the only thing Mullein is good for. It's good for, it's an anti-inflammatory, it's an antibiotic, antihistamine. I mean, you name it, it's there. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and I hope to be able to share more videos with you coming up soon. Thank you.